Hey guys, this is Seth with a brand new Sonic Fan Stuff episode. And oh my god, what am I getting myself into? Oh boy, what am I getting myself into? Yes guys, it's Sonic Erazor. I should be afraid. Wait, chapter 7? 6? What? Okay, I forget. Does this have SRAM or something? Beats me. Either way. Oh. Okay. I guess I don't need to go into the... Or is this the... Hello, welcome to Sonic Erazor, the craziest journey you will ever take with your favorite blue hedgehog. I know you want to dive right into the action and get your brain slain apart by insanity and explosive madness, but for your own safety, there are a few things you should get yourself comfortable with first. First off, this game requires more than holding right and jumping from time to time. You will face some of the most rage-inducing, unique, and explosive challenges ever created for a Sonic game. You can see where this is going. Because tiers of frustration should be kept to a minimum, the following level will teach you some of the basics you will need to know later in the game. Alright then, let us begin. Welcome to the tutorial place. Monitors like these are spread around this level and will tell you a lot of useful information, so be sure to keep an eye open for them. However, if you feel like you already know everything you need to know, just jump into the ring to your left and enter the insanity right away. Otherwise, go to the right and begin the tutorial. That's the ring right there. Ahead of you is a small obstacle course which will require some of the abilities I am about to explain. You can only jump with B and C, as A is required for some miscellaneous abilities. I will explain later. Alright then. On the ground you can perform a spin dash by pressing down and B or C. Similar rules apply to the super peel out, which can be performed... Which can be performed by pressing up and B or C. While jumping, you can dash forward and perform a homing attack by pressing the C button. Okay, I can definitely see where this is going. Note I have played this before, obviously. It's just I never know what I'm going to be getting into when I start to play through each time of this game. So. But more important than forward dashing is double jumping, which can be used by pressing C and up while in air, or simply by pressing the B button. You may also dash downwards by holding the down button, while pressing the B or C button. Go ahead and experiment with these abilities to get to the next room. Aw yeah, son. Destroying this monitor makes Sonic enter the so-called inhuman mode, because you know he's human. It will make you totally invincible, even from bottomless pits and being crushed to death. Because I really don't understand how that works. Additionally, by pressing A, you can shoot a small bullet which, if you touch it, will propel you in the air. You can change the direction with your D-pad. Have a little fly around and find another S monitor in the upper part of this room to continue. So... yeah. This S monitor is different. It will still make you invincible and you can still shoot bullets, but you will lose all of other abilities. Okay. English a little bit there, but no problem. But More important is the fact that you will slowly lose rings over time and very fast when you are standing on the ground, until you reach 0 and die. These are very rare and you should only find them in very, very old and ruined places. Okay? Get through that narrow spot to get to the next room and continue. Normally you would need to hurry up before your rings run out, but for the sake of this tutorial, we will cut that out for you. Cut that out for now. Touching spikes during the special Inhuman mode will teleport you back to where you started and remove a few rings, so you should collect many. Oops. You should also note you might want to trial and error already. This device is a so-called hard part skipper. If a challenge is simply too hard for you, but you do not want to use cheats, you can always use this device instead. Once you have made your decision, just position yourself in front of one, press the A, B, and C buttons at the same time. This also works for special stages, although you can do this at any time in the level just by pressing A, B, and C at the same time. Keep in mind that you will lose all of your rings, shields, and invincibilities in the process. Come on, try it on this ridiculously spiked thing. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty difficult. Here we go. Whoa. Fuck. Fuck, I did it again. Aw, shit. Alright, it sounds evil, but some challenges simply cannot be completed without trial and error. Do not worry though, real game overs do not exist anywhere in this game, so do not be afraid to be whatever. Find a way through this room to continue. I have no idea the English sometimes. Oh yeah. At some point in this game, it will be possible to control the gravity of Sonic, and thus his falling direction. This can be done by holding down the A button while being in air. Fly around to get to the final monitor and finish this tutorial. And there we are. And that concludes this tutorial. You should be able to figure out the rest on your own. Just one word of advice, you can always go back to the overworld by pressing A while the game is paused. Now go out there and have fun with Sonic Erazor. I hope you will have as much fun as I had creating it. They call me the Michael Bay of Sonic games. And very soon, you will also see why. Okay. One hot day in Green Hill Zone. I'm not actually doing anything, by the way. The spiked sucker decided to go back to the hills and check out what was going on. When And suddenly, explosions everywhere. A gray metallic buzz bomber showered exploding bombs on him. Sonic escaped it, but mindlessly fell into a ring trap and landed in a strange parallel dimension. He needs to blast his way to Eggman and escape it. So I'll be doing this level, and then that'll be the episode, since the tutorial takes up a lot of... It takes up a lot of time, but you can skip it, actually, you know. Yeah, see, I can skip through easily. As you can see, I've already beaten all this stuff, but anyway. Anyway, guys, here we go. Ooh, here we go. Strolling. I fucking love this track, by the way. You piece of shit. Okay, whoa boy. Fuck. Hi, crab. Oh my god. Ow. 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 Fuck. Alright then, that kind of didn't go according to plan. Ow. Ow. How I'm getting hurt so easily. Now that was just me that did that. Oh my god. Holy shit, that was too close to comfort. And suddenly it's Green Hill Zone again. Okay. Seems legit. Fuck. That was totally on purpose, by the way. Oh, hey! What are my rings? Oh. Only you can kind of get the gist of this game. Although levels like this, what I don't like about, the only thing I don't like about this game is that it doesn't really have a theme, so to speak. Like it says it has a lot of explosives and stuff like that, but really it's only the first level that's like that. Well, the first and last levels, I'd say. Otherwise, no, there really isn't that much in the way of, you know... There really isn't that much in the way of explosives and stuff. Yes, I do need to use that spring. Oh, hi, Robotnik. Ow. 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 Okay, whatever. Teleporting waterfalls, crab meats with exploding balls, and the original Green Hill Zone transformed into hell itself. How could this situation possibly become even worse? Eggman with 3 spiked balls. The irony was too great for Sonic, so he made it quick. But back to the Uber Hub. A very special ring blocked his way to advance. Uber Hub? Should be Uber? I don't know. So yes, guys, that is it with this episode of Sonic Erazor. Next week, we're doing this thing. Oh, God. But yes. But for now, guys, I will see you next week for another edition of Sonic Erazor. But for now, this is Seth signing out. God, I don't know what I'm getting into. I actually kind of do. It's just, I know what to expect, kind of. It's just, I don't know anymore. And in any case, sayonara, guys.